Come On, Let's Dance is like a song I had for a while and just never used. It was like sitting in the Christina archives or whatever, so Matt came up with the idea of putting like a Ramones backbeat to it, and it came alive. It was a really fun, upbeat, like dancey, cool number. So that was like the one we decided to name the EP after. Running Through the Fog, I love that song. I just wrote that one day at my house. It was really messy, and so it says this house is a mess, which is kind of funny. But that's kind of like my, I don't know what song. Some people said it reminded them of Tiger Army, but to me it kind of, I don't remember what I thought it sounded like. And Johnny, Jack, and Jim is actually a country song that like we sped up and made it a little more rock and roll. And to me it sounds kind of Social D now.
Yeah, it's got that.
Our friend Matt Britton from SoCal Rocket Dynamics came up with this cool lead. We recorded with Dave Klein.
Agent Orange.
He's awesome. Love the way it came out. We did, we brought in our friend Kimsey. She did like the backing vocals, which was rad. And I like the way that one came out. I'm happy with it. Love the cover. Casey Castile did the cover. That was our debut. We did 2 music videos on that one. Of course, it's going to be, the first one's a little bit different because we had a different drummer and guitarist. But we got Kat and Mark now. So the second one, I don't know, but it was the second one. Vacation. It was like a song that initially was happy, that he kind of had me rewrite to make it sad or mad.
Well, not so much sad, because the song sort of started out with, she was really like, yeah, we're going on vacation, it's going to be great. And I think you wrote it like right before we went to Spain. I think that's when you started writing it.
I don't remember.
We were taking this trip out to Spain, and you wrote it. I'm like, that song is cool, but you should like make it about your need to get the hell away from somebody, and you're taking to take this vacation, and kind of give it a little bit of edge to it.
Luckily, I can pretty much write anything, so I was like, okay, I'll rewrite this. I'm not being like that, but I always tell them, I was like, if you come up with a melody, just tell me if you have a theme, and I'll just basically write the lyrics for it.
Yeah, and it worked.
So it's not always a personal experience. Sometimes I can tell a story, So that one was kind of more like not about a particular person. It was kind of just like somebody telling someone to get the fuck out,
Yeah, but you got a theme, and that's cool.
I need a vacation from you.
We actually just shot up in Oakland. We were up in Oakland.
Labor Day weekend.
I have a friend of mine who's building a bar called The Payback in Oakland. It's going to be Oakland's only all. It's a full pool hall. Like, they don't have one. There's like one on like sort of the outskirts of town, like Emeryville, and so they're opening there. So they're doing this huge build out. But the whole upstairs was just this empty warehouse, and it has this awesome like warehouse glass, and like it's old and beat up. And I'm just like, yeah, I need to shoot a music video in here. This place looks awesome. So we packed up the kids and went up there and set up and played. It was during a heat wave.
Yeah, it was like 100 degrees with no AC, and we had already played the night before, and we were up to like 2 or 3 a.m. and woke up at 7 a.m. and shot this music video all day. Then we were starving and ate, and then went and played in Slim's in San Francisco. So it was quite a lot, in a couple days.
It was
the footage actually looks really good. I looked at the footage, and I'm like excited for that video to be made. And I feel like once we get a video for a song, the song gets more attention. So, because people like to watch the videos, and like the first time we released a video, it was like so exciting. Everybody was hitting us up and like, "Come play in France" and shit. Like, and we're like, okay. So, just the videos get people excited. Nightmare
is the third song on our new record.
That one kind of sounds different than any of them, I would say. So I think to me, it kind of reminds me of the Foo Fighters. I have a certain, each song I have, it reminds me of some band that I can, tie it into. I don't know what other people think. They probably don't agree, and it's not the way we thought of it when we created it. It's just once they develop into something, and that one we even did some stuff in the studio, because that was, our newest song.
Yeah.
So we kind of, we're told Kat, play this, and then he did this thing with the slide on the guitar, and I was like, that sounds cool.
He's pretty amazing.
'Cause,
He's a pretty amazing guitar player. So, and then but he's also extremely meticulous. So, so he did a ton of different variations of the lead, and then he said, "I'm gonna try this with the slide," and just a really simple thing, and it was perfect and amazing. So, it's one of my favorite songs on that record.
Nightmare's gonna be a cool video when we do that one. We have some ideas for that, but I don't think
I'm not gonna share that one
yet.
that one's gonna be a surprise.
I want people to be like, oh.
That one's gonna be.
So I don't know what the second part of ICU is gonna be, but like we have to get that done, and I want to get that baby out soon. But life
Gets in the way when you gotta work and.
This regular job,
Just having the.
And I don't know how to edit, so he's the only one that edits in the band. So.
I think vinyl is tangible. I mean, it's something you can pick up and you can hold and you can look at it and like read liner notes, and it's like that was my favorite thing about being when I was a kid and waiting outside of Tower Records for them to open the doors. You go in and run to the bin, grab a copy, and just sit there all day, like reading through all the notes. And when you get a digital file, it's almost like too easy. It's like download
Where's
it.
The artwork? Where's the
even a CD you can hold and you can look around and stuff. I mean, it was smaller, but
look at pictures of the band and I don't know.
There's something about it, There's something, there's a tactile thing about it where you can.
Well, I just think people got tired of CDs. I don't know. I don't know. Records takes more effort. Maybe there's so many things that are so quick and so just easy gratification that maybe they want something that's a little bit more effort. Maybe they want something. And there's studies that show that the warm sound is more pleasing to the ear naturally. So even an analog or even recording as opposed to recording digitally, which I recorded on a tape with my old band, there's something about that warm, crackly, imperfect
hiss.
Sound
it's
that
a real
I think
thing,
people
man.
like. But I think also maybe with the records, the art is a little bit bigger. You can even hang it up as a piece of art if you want to. I mean, there's just a little bit more to it, but I just think for some reason it's definitely making another comeback. Well, vinyl's been on my bucket list since I've been making music. I've been buying records since I was a teenager, so I was a little punk rocker and I used to buy little 7-inches and full-size records, and I've had a record player since I was actually I had one when I was a kid too, I'm old enough.
Tattooed on your arm.
Yeah, I do. I have a tattoo of one, but But even when I was a kid, I had one, of course, in the 80s, and then, but I did start collecting it again when I was a teenager. I was, getting punk rock stuff, and then later when I got really into, country, I was collecting that, and then, when I started my first band, I was like, oh, I really want to do vinyl, and I, looked into it, I was like, it's $1 billion, so I guess I can't do vinyl. So it's been on my bucket list, since then, and I'm like, finally, I'm like, you know what? I found now that it's getting more popular, I think, there are some people that are doing it for a remotely reasonable price. It's still outrageous. So we still have to charge a decent amount, guys. Sorry, I can't give you a free record because it's going to be $1 million to make it. So you have to at least kind of help us break even, because trust me, we never make money off of anything. We only break even.
It's getting real. It's getting real.
It's
getting real about not getting paid for music.
But you know what? Vinyl. I can't wait.
Yeah.
When I have that baby in my hands, it's like my child. Hi, baby.
I'm looking forward
Kiss
to
it. It's going to be really exciting. Plus, we're going to try to do a full length, so...
we're going to do a full length.
We're going to do a full length, so I know it may have some of the other songs, but I'm also going to try to get you to write and maybe just do all new ones.
All right.
But depends on how much time we have and how much these guys want to write some of theirs.
How much
I told them
money
I
you
got
can
lyrics
scrape up.
for y'all. Just give me your melodies, just to change it up a little bit. So it's different people writing all the time. We have some songs that we were working on that we haven't done anything with.
Nope.
That I want to work on too. So
Just been busy little bees, man, doing other stuff. So we're lucky we got an album out last year. So.
yeah, that was a crazy time to actually still be able to release an album, because I lost my mom in February. So that and something else happened to another person in the band, you know, they lost someone too. So it's like, between those two losses, it's like, you can't, I mean, you know, you're out of commission for a few months. It's just hard to still get stuff done as a band, but
life gets in the way.
but we, you know, we had this intention of releasing this record, so we're like, we're gonna do it, you know, and I did it on my birthday. We did it at this club in West
Peppermint
Hollywood
Club.
that's gorgeous. It's called the Peppermint Club, and tons of people came, and it was a great time.
It was awesome. We had a ton of our friends came. It was so nice. It's
The
such
most
like a
notable
nice...
guest being the drummer from U2.
Yeah.
Unfortunately showed up right after we played our last song, but the drummer from U2 was at my EP release party.
So we could brag about that. I think he was just there to hang out.
No, he heard it was us. No.
But yeah, that was fun.
So good. That was a great birthday.
That's the one thing I love about LA though. It's like things like that happen.
But the most exciting thing, I guess, the most current thing would be hopefully the new video for I See You.
Yeah.
And heading back into the studio into October to record our first full-length album. And we're releasing that on vinyl. Very excited about that. And then a tour to follow, which we won't know the exact locations yet, but we've been talking to some different bands, joining up with them and doing touring with them. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram,
Pandora.
the Hellflowers band on Instagram. I think it's the _Hellflowers on Twitter. We're pretty much all over the place. thehellflowers.com. Bands in town, everywhere. Follow us on everything. But you can listen to us on We're even on Pandora, Spotify, you know.
YouTube.
But I think the main thing is we need more content. I've heard that complaint before. I like what you guys got. You need more because we only have 2 EPs. But that's why we're going back into the studio.
Yeah. Well, they
so
found
we can
us.
have more.